Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 82, which is going to be airing on the 18th or 19th, depending on where you live in the world. There will be a 1-week break from Dragon Ball Super, but don't worry, I will have content up on my channel. Tons of videos that I recorded in the last couple of days that are going to be going up this week that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. Lots of real good breakdowns and dissections for you coming up in the coming days. So at least you can count on me for that. But I do want to talk about this upcoming episode 82. Toppo is stepping up. Now, before I get to the actual breakdown, this thumbnail right here that you see, obviously you saw it before you clicked the video. I love this art. I love the graffiti background. It just looks so damn beautiful. This thumbnail was designed by this man right here, Zeno, or Warrior Zeno. I will leave a link to his Twitter down below, but you can see it right there. It's twitter.com/WarriorZeno. He's got that awesome Tintin art right there. Really like the art that he did for me. That's pretty awesome. I really like the art that he did for me here for this thumbnail. And if you want to, talk to him about doing art or whatever, hit him up. Hit him up, and I will give you the links to his Twitter because I am promoting artists all month. Here on Geekdom 101, and now it's already March. I was gonna do it just for February, but we'll do it for March as well. Let's break down this episode of Dragon Ball Super coming up in a couple weeks. Toppo, the man who has been said to be as strong, or at least close to being as strong as the God of Destruction. I'm curious about what that could even mean. Let's go ahead and get to it. So, okay, immediately we have Goku transforming, and here we have Toppo. Looks like the way he did that with his fist. Let me see if I can go back without it screwing up here. Because hold on, here we go. I'm doing 1080p, so Goku transforms, of course. Let's see if I can get it. See how he does that? Okay, my whole prediction or whatever is that that's one of his big moves, his big cannon moves. I think there's actually more. There's actually another shot of this later on in this preview. But notice how he's gripping his wrist like that. Like, I think that one of his big moves is going to be coming out of there. If you notice also up here, his veins on his forehead, like, typical with not just Dragon Ball, but... And not just anime, like all cartoons, all animation. Whenever you see somebody with like veiny foreheads, it means they're powering something up pretty big. Of course, if you saw Dragon Ball Super Episode 80, or 81, if you did not see it, hopefully this video is going to have spoilers for that episode if you didn't see it already. I'm presuming you already did, though, at least most of you. You saw that the episode ended with Toppo coming down and challenging Goku to a fight, a sparring match, or whatever the case may be. And I think they're specifically doing this just to tell the audience, the fans, all of us, just how strong Toppo is. I think that's the mentality behind this. Is go ahead and keep going. Goku's flying now. Here we see the shots. All right. So he can fire little ki blasts from his fingers, which I think is pretty damn cool, like a cannon type thing. It kind of reminds me of The World's Strongest, the Dragon Ball Z movie. How when Dr. Kochin can convert his arm into like a robotic Gatling gun, this is like that, but it's ki, which I think is pretty cool. So Goku says, the warrior from Universe 11, Toppo, a powerful enemy with amazing power. Of course, amazing there has got the little apostrophe because Goku is a country bumpkin in the Japanese version. Also, interesting, I am predicting now, before we go any further, based on all the buildup we've had from the official Toei material and what Goku says here, I think this guy is leagues more powerful than the Deadly Trio, than all three of the guys, Basil, Bergamo, Lavender. I think this dude is going to be a serious problem, and I think he's going to be the big, or at least one of the big problems Goku's going to run into in the Tournament of Might. Then there we have Omni King freaking out. I love that stance. I predict that this is going to be early in the episode, and I'm digging the camera angles. Dude, Dragon Ball Super has been so awesome in the way it's looked in the past few weeks. Like, it just looks so great. Obviously, not every shot is perfect, but they've really upped the production game for this show, and I think they really are putting a lot of stock in this arc. Now, interestingly enough, when you go here, you see Toppo powering up with this red aura. You see that? Here we have Goku just kind of, they're talking shit. And here's a better look at that red aura. And here, Goku says, according to him, he's justice and I'm evil. Now, I want to briefly address that. I don't think Goku is evil. I think a lot of people have been saying that. I think Goku is extremely reckless, and I think he's always been reckless. He doesn't really think before he makes decisions sometimes. He bases a lot of his choices on instinct, and I believe that as a result of that, people think that specifically Toppo, who's a warrior of justice. The whole gimmick here is that Toppo doesn't like Goku. He thinks Goku's a dick. That's pretty much what's going on here, and I love that. By the way, I love the idea that we know that Goku throughout Dragon Ball has been a pretty decent dude, right, from the beginning, but now in this tournament, because he wants to fight, people are now calling him out on his bullshit. They're like, dude, your thirst for fighting is now risking the lives of millions of people, which is what the fandom has been saying, man. Now it's actually being addressed in universe. Like, for all the bullshit you can say, and there's truth. Okay, if you want to criticize Super, there's a lot of problems with Super, dude. I would never lie to you guys about that one. But you can't deny that this is a pretty cool thing that they're addressing in universe, that Goku needs to think a little bit more before making these decisions, dude. Toppo's gonna get Toppo on his ass. You know, I love this shot right here of Vermouth, the clown god, who is from Universe 11. The Harley Quinn, of course, people have made the comparisons already. I love this shot of him, and I actually kind of want this guy to get a lot of screen time, because clowns are funny and he makes me smile. So I got a big smile on my face right now. Goku's like, it's okay. Now this shot right here, I went on Twitter and I called it Goku dropping the soap, because it just looks kind of interesting there. But notice that Bergamo, there was jokes being made about how he skipped leg day, because the dude's got really small legs, but he's got these big ass arms, man. Some people have been calling him like the Dr. Robotnik of the Dragon Ball world. It's wacky. I love the fact that he got behind Goku and he's choking him right here. I actually believe, my prediction is that Goku's he's gonna transform into Super Saiyan, and that Bergamo's gonna come from behind and choke him out of that form, and Goku's gonna be like, whoa, I think that's gonna happen. And then Goku says, I've been waiting for an opponent that gets me this excited. So that tells me that Toppo, at least again, my opinion, it has surpassed Hit. I think Toppo is stronger than Hit. I think Toppo is actually, I'm going to give you my full prediction here in a minute, but I think Toppo may end up being the strongest guy that Goku has faced who's not a god, right? I think that with the exception of like Merge Zamasu and, Beerus and guys on that tier, this guy Toppo may end up being it. Now, I also want to address the whole thing about him being God of Destruction. When you really think about it, when you're a God of Destruction, you really just have to be able to destroy planets. And obviously at this stage of the series, Goku, Vegeta, even Gohan and some of those guys, Piccolo, they can destroy planets easily at this point. That's how strong they are. I mean, you can't deny that. You just can't. So being a God of Destruction and saying that Toppo's almost won may not be as big of a deal as some people think it is. But I think the fact that Toei's promoting it like that, we're supposed to think it's a big deal. See what I'm saying? You have to look between the lines of how Toei promotes Super to kind of figure out these riddles, okay? So that face Beerus made is funny. Here we have Toppo preparing a ki blast, and I love how he just energizes the ki right there like nothing. I'm gonna enjoy this Toppo dude. I like how he's ripped to shreds in the upper body, but he skips leg day and he has a big gut. We haven't seen a guy with this kind of body type ever in Super, I don't think. But if you go to the gym, this is what I call the Mark Henry type. If you watch WWE, you know what I'm talking about. Just big and strong, not muscular. I mean, he does have muscles, but he's not like an Adonis shaped guy. He's just big and just pure raw strength, and I love it. Love it. Blast Goku. Goku's over here trying to figure out what to do. I'm getting pumped at the thought of the unbelievable fight. Now, one thing that's a little bit annoying to me, my opinion, again, don't come down on me if you don't agree with me, is that I don't like the fact that Goku's not jumping right to blue. I mean, we know that if Goku goes to blue, according to the manga, not the anime, each subsequent transformation drains your power. Why is Goku goofing off in his golden-haired form? He should just be going blue, especially when he knows that this dude is serious, man. This dude is serious. All I could think of is maybe he drained himself in the last episode with the Kaioken, which is going to be part of my prediction. I do believe that the Kaioken that Goku used in Dragon Ball Super 81, I think that has drained Goku, not significantly like the first time in the Universe 6 arc, but I think he's not going to be as strong, and Toppo will take advantage. But I think either way, Toppo is stronger than Goku for the time being. I do believe that. I think that Toppo is more powerful than Goku, purely based on how he's being promoted. I just have that feeling. Huge explosion there. Here we have another shot of them powering up, of Toppo powering up and Goku being there. Just that aura looks badass, man. Next on Dragon Ball Super. Never forgive Son Goku. Toppo, the warrior of justice, intrudes. He's pissed at Goku instigating this tournament, bro. He is the role of, like, the audience. I love it. I love it so much. He looks badass right there, bro. You can't deny this. This dude with the Yosemite Sam freaking mustache looks badass. And there we have Goku going into blue and Toppo being shocked. He's actually sweating a bit. So people know that Goku in blue is serious. And I mean, I just don't know why he doesn't go right to blue. Why does he go to yellow then blue? I mean, I don't know. He's always kind of done that, so I shouldn't. It's not really a big nitpick. But either way, I think Toppo will be surprised at Goku's power in blue. But I still think Toppo's going to win. I think Toppo's going to lay out Goku. And he's probably going to be smiling like he did when Beerus laid him out. And he's going to tell Gohan and Boo and Mr. Satan and the Kais and Beerus. He's going to tell him, hey, yeah, I love getting my ass whooped because this guy's tough. And I cannot wait to fight him in the rematch. That's what I think is going to happen. Since they didn't have Goku lose to Bergamo, Goku will lose to Toppo. That's my prediction. Let me know down below. Get the discussion going. Will Toppo defeat Goku, or will Goku find a way out? Do you think that Toppo is that strong? Do you think they're holding off on that white-faced alien guy who's part of the group that Toppo's in? Do you think that they might be holding that off? Maybe Goku will beat this guy, and then he'll come back and beat Goku in the tournament, or at least, you know, challenge Goku in the tournament. What do you think? Let me know what you think about this Toppo-Goku fight. We won't see it for a couple weeks, but there's going to be a lot to talk about this week. Thank you guys so very much for supporting Geekdom 101. I would not be here without you. It means so much to me. And I will talk to you. Oh, one more thing. Did a video this morning. Check it out on the channel about the rules of the tournament. Broke those down in depth based on what the Daishinkan said. So if you have not seen that yet and you want to know the rules, check it out down below. I will talk to you guys later.